Hey, welcome back. Evil's Comics. I'm Evil Mike, and this is going to be a review on Cinnamon #1 from Behemoth Comics. This is written, drawn, and otherwise by Victoria Douglas. She does the whole comic, the story, the art. Man, this was a great first read. #2 is coming out in a couple days. I'm looking forward to it because it's such a fun and simple book. Honestly, if you have ever been a cat owner and have any small love for cats, I have a big love for cats. I love cats and dogs. They're different in many ways. Honestly, in my opinion, cats are kind of the cheaper of the variety because cats do really well at taking care of themselves and being, I mean, there's not a lot you need to do with cats. And they're funny in their own right. I mean, come on, we got millions of cat videos out there. And that's just what this is. This is, I think this is when this girl, it says that it's based off of, I think the original cast name is Cinnamon, or no, it says Ripley. And it shows a little kitty right there. But it's just basically like set in an everyday world with the owner, and I take it this is Victoria, and we got Cinnamon. And one thing I'll state is the funniest joke in the whole book to me is that Cinnamon is actually a girl cat. It's stated by the owner. A bunch of times she calls her hey Missy, stuff like that, but female terms, and Cinnamon thinks of herself as a guy, like especially when she goes into the action, I would say the live action, variety, when she does her transformation. She's a guy, so it's kind of funny, but it's very simply drawn at times, but other times the art is just amazing. The art is not off-putting at well, but it's just Victoria coming home. She bought some catnip. Cinnamon goes nuts for catnip and basically has this whole like adventure set out to, get the catnip, and it's this whole heist. We meet Sushi, which is the pet goldfish, and he kind of like, the way he states it is that it's like food that's out of reach currently. But some of the amazing art that she has put in this book, but like I said, it's like it goes back and forth, but I mean, I love the art overall. Everything fit, like, because it's going back and forth with Cinnamon, like what's really going on, the way the owner sees, and then it's like the way Cinnamon sees it. And we see right here, like she threw like a pet toy rat, and this is his version of what's going on. And he is like a very crazy and high, energy cat, if you know what I mean. I've had different cats, very laid back cats, but I have had like super energy cats, even older cats, because usually it's a kitten type thing when they have a lot of energy, but I've had some older cats that just didn't stop. But basically, he's the whole book is just this imaginative, this I'm drawing a blank at the name, catnip heist that he is trying to do, and eventually he gets caught. He drops a glass of water. The owner, she's trying to watch some TV, some Netflix, and he drops the water. She actually gets off the couch and then grabs him, and then as he's like trying to fight her off, and he ends up like scratching her on the face. They show it like in the action mode right here, and then they show what really went down, and he did scratch her face and drew blood, and she's like, man, I just, and it's like at this moment you can tell it's like they're kind of still new with each other, and she's like, I don't know what to do as a cat mom, I don't know why you're being like this, and he thinks she's still playing, and it's part of the thing, and eventually, he kind of realizes that he kind of went a little too, she went a little too far, because remember, it's a girl, and I'm even doing but it's just because, in the action, it looks like a him, but, and he does refer to himself as a him. That's not just, the look. But eventually they do reconcile. He kind of does this, this good kitty routine, and he puts on the kitty face, and but he does. He tells her he's sorry in his own way, and she kind of, with positive reinforcement, gives him a little catnip, and he goes nuts. I love that scene. And she gets to relax a little for the rest of the day. They do show this great this page here that says, "I haven't learned a dang thing," and that was after he got the catnip. So we'll get to see what further adventures of Cinnamon will be like in issue number 2. I can't wait. It is on my list, so I'm very excited to get it. I also hope to grab a different variant because it seems like everybody grabbed this. But I was just happy to read it. It was such a fun comic. I apologize for not reading it when it came out. I do love this part, the cinnamon toast, and it's this like random moments through Victoria Douglas's life and her and Cinnamon. It was like one time that she was getting dressed in lobster, costume, and they show like her artist rendering of him wearing the, his version of how it felt, Man, well, a really good read. During the week when I'm reading so much, it was nice to read a fun, thought out book. Also at the same time, very realistic, being a cat owner myself. I don't currently have a kitty, but I've had many my life. I love cats. But hey, that's my review. I will be back pretty soon. Alright, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the deal. Alright guys, love ya.